Hi student, this video will guide you on how to navigate mindtap, your cengage digital solution. Okay, so first things first, after you have already clicked the course link to your correct section inside your canvas, all you have to do in this window, close this overview of your specific textbook that you will use for this specific subject. For example, oral communication. Okay, so we'll be using this textbook. Okay, so you have to close also this one. This is a guided tour. So you could simply close the sidebar for you to see the overall view of our learning path inside MindTap. So this is the interface of MindTap. It is divided into three. So first is learning path view. This is your learning path view. This is your gradebook view. And this is your updoc. Okay, so depending on the title of the book that you will use for this subject or for your other subjects, it comes different applications or third-party applications inside that you could explore. Okay, so for this specific textbook for your oral communication subject, okay, you have to go here, expand all button, or simply click the parts one by one. Okay, so you will be directed to part 1, which consists of chapters 1 to 6 of your textbook materials. Okay, so it doesn't just come with reading materials. It has already activities inside that you will be assigned to complete. Okay, so to make it easier, let's click expand all so that automatically all of the materials will be loaded. Okay, for chapter 1, okay, there's practice sets. Okay, there's a reading materials, case study, or a specific activity that your professor might assign to you. Okay, a quiz, different web links that will direct you to a different sites that will explain further the topics being discussed in a particular chapter. Okay, so what chapter 1 has, it goes the same with the rest of the chapter. Okay, the chapters of the book. So chapter 2 to the very last chapter, it has the same content. Okay, so reading materials, video guides, case study, quizzes are among those common materials that is available for you to navigate. Okay, so let's focus on how you would navigate the reading materials. You could simply go here in your learning path view to access by chapter. Okay, so this one and the rest of the chapters you have to go through one by one. However, in this view, your updoc, you will be given a full book version. So you just have to click this full book and you will be instantly given the copy of the exact same material or hard copy material that your institution have subscribed to. So this is the imported copy. Okay, this is the table of contents. This is how you will jump to particular chapter that you want to read. Okay, so unlike this view, your learning path view, full book view gives you the overall features of reading. So this one is for reading purposes or studying. Okay, so that there's a continuous part of reading. So from chapter 1 to the very last chapter of the book. Okay. So first, let's proceed here in the interface. Okay. So I'll click chapter 1. So I'll just show you what you could do inside the reading materials. Okay. So what you could do with the normal textbook materials, which is highlighting, bookmarking, and taking down notes, you could simply do it all here. So let's say there's a particular topic that you want to highlight or take down notes. Okay. So all you have to do is to drag your cursor, okay, to the specific text you want to highlight, then release it. You could choose what color you want to highlight the text with. Okay, so that's how you could create highlights. Okay, so if you want to add some notes to it, for example, you want to add notes to this one, okay, add note, let's say important. Later on, I will show you where you could see or generate all of the highlighted materials and your bookmark pages so that you have an easy access to, to your reviewer. Okay, so that's how you will do highlight and taking down notes. Next is bookmark. So you just have to click this icon, okay, to bookmark this particular page. Okay, so alongside with this bookmark icon, there's a print icon wherein you could print a copy of this particular page. Okay, so this is how it looks like with the print preview. So it has a watermark in each page and a copyright. Okay, so to prevent piracy. Okay, so there would be your name and your email address in it. Okay, then you could print it. Next is the zoom options or this icon wherein you could enlarge the text, okay, depending on your preference. Okay. And lastly, you have here a read speaker in which you could use this one to simply listen to the speaker inside to read the text for you. Okay.
Chapter Introduction. The way we communicate with others and with ourselves ultimately determines the quality of our lives.
Okay, so that's how you could utilize the read speaker if you're not fond of doing it through reading. Okay, so you can still continue studying with this reader speaker. Okay, so close this one. Okay, next is how to access or how to answer the specific quizzes and activities that your professor will assign. Okay, so you could simply go here or browse it through here, so one by one, or simply go to calendar view. Okay, so this is your week view or calendar view in which you could monitor all of the activities that has a deadline. Okay, so for example, there's a coming week which is August 17 to 23, and your professor has assigned an activity for before August 22. So you have to accomplish this one, okay, before August 22 at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so let's check this one. Okay, just click that specific activity and you will be directed to the activity, okay, inside the book. So you have to watch this case study video. Okay.
Hi, my name is Adam Courier, and I'm going to be introducing myself to you today.
After you finish the case study video, you have to answer the case study here. Okay, so there's a chapter 1 questions for this case study video. So you have to click this and the questions will be loaded here. Okay, so all you have to do is to click start assignment now when you are ready to answer the activities. Okay, so that's one type of activity that your professor could assign to you. Another type is a quiz. Okay, so to access it, just simply click, okay, click the specific activity, and again, there would be an instruction that will prompt here, and when you are ready, start the assignment. Okay, right. So please be mindful of the deadlines set per specific week or specific day. Okay, so you will be aware of it because you have your calendar view. So take note of this one so that you will not miss any activities. Let's say the professor set a deadline that you have to complete this one by August 31. If you fail to do so, you cannot answer it anymore unless the professor have given you another chance. Okay? So that's how you will access the learning path view. Next is your grade book. So this grade book, you could monitor your own class standing or your scores. So it will be recorded here. This is your name, and underneath is the different activities that that is graded. Okay, so your scores will be automatically loaded here once you finished or submitted a particular activity or assignment. Okay, so this is your score grades or your score tab. Then attempts and the notes. So attempts could be a practice activity and manually graded, and count towards grade. Okay, so it is auto graded. Okay. So just go here, open gradebook to navigate your grades or to monitor your grades. Okay. Another powerful feature or helpful feature here in the up dock, okay, is your flashcards. So if you want to review particular topics or particular chapters, so there's a flashcard that gives you an instant keywords with its meaning. So for chapter 1, okay, you have to click this drop down menu to see all of the chapters of the book. So each chapter has different keywords. Okay. So for chapter 1, let's check all of the words available. So for example, communication, no need to go to dictionary or any other online sites to view the meaning of communication. Just simply click the word, it will flip with its meaning. Okay, so you could review here. What's the meaning of process? What's the meaning of system? What's the meaning of symbols? And so on. Content level of meaning. So these are the keywords under chapter 1. Chapter 2 and the rest of the chapter has different keywords. So for this chapter 2, there's a different, so this is perception, then self-fulfilling prophecy, okay, with a meaning, and so on. Okay, so this is your flashcards. You could arrange it actually. Okay, the professor could arrange it if they want to bring it upwards. Okay, on the upper side. So next is the study hub. So another powerful feature that I want to emphasize is study hub. So all of the highlighted materials that you have created earlier here in your reading materials, okay, the system could instantly generate it here. So your notes and highlights from your chapter 1 could be instantly directed here. And once you started studying, it could be a good reference. Okay, so notes and highlights are here, as well as the bookmark page that you bookmark. So next time that you want to go back to this particular page, no need to browse through one by one. Okay, so you will be instantly directed to that specific page, right? And lastly, you have study guides. Okay, so for study guides, you could simply create a specific reviewer for your upcoming quizzes. So let's say now we will create a study guide for a quiz 1. So you have to select a unit wherein you will include certain chapters. So it could be a mix of different chapters or just one particular chapter. So let's say just chapter 1. Okay, then you want to select or sync all of the contents in chapter 1, important contents of chapter 1. Add unit to guide and create a study guide. Okay, so you already have a reviewer for quiz 1, which is all about chapter 1. All of your highlights would be here. If the instructor decides to share his or her highlights as well, you could see it here. Okay, the key terms and custom flashcards would be located here so that we are aware of the keywords inside chapter 1, as well as your notes and your instructor notes if ever they have decided to share notes with you. Okay, so this way you could simply use it as your study guide. Okay, so 3 powerful feature here in UpDoc. The rest is third-party applications that you could explore because it differs depending on the subject or depending on the textbook that you will use for a particular subject. So one thing that is for sure that is constantly available for all of the for all of the textbook materials that you will use are the full book, the study hub, and the flashcards. Okay, so that would be the very helpful tools for your studying. Okay, so if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach your Cengage person to help you or to assist you with your concerns. Okay, so we will provide our contact details inside your canvas. So thank you.